What's going on, guys? Z here with the Awesome Nerd Show, bringing you some more Marvel Legends. This time we have the SDCC 2016, the Raft set. So with everything going on right now, stuff's not shipping to us. We're not able to find stuff in stores, so it's hard to get stuff to do videos on, and my brother has had this set for many years now, so we decided just to finally go ahead and open it. So this is a pretty cool set. It's a Raft set. Unfortunately, you get some multiple figures we've had multiple times before, so that's a little unfortunate. But if you see here on the cover of it, so it's designed like the Raft, which is like the out in the middle of the ocean prison for villains that they use for the Marvel Universe. So in this set though, we get an Abomination, Enchantress, Dreadknight, Purple Man, and Sandman, and then we even get a little SpiderMan. But we can go ahead and open the set, which is really big, where you can see in there, and you can see more of the figure stuff. So you can see like the SpiderMan, Dreadknight, Enchantress, Abomination, Purple Man, and Sandman. They're a little bit changed up from stuff we've seen before, so that's a little bit new figures and stuff, which is cool. And then if we just go up to the top here, just more artwork of more prisoners. So we have an Electro, an Eel, and a Hobgoblin up there as well, so pretty cool. Would have been cool to get those figures as well, but unfortunately we don't get them. But we get the 6 other figures though that come in the set, which is pretty cool, and I'm excited to check this out. I hope you are as well. I know this is an old set and stuff, so it's nothing new or anything, but it's still pretty cool. You get all these characters and stuff in one set. So I hope you're excited to check this out. Let's go ahead and get into it. So first up here we have Abomination. So this looks pretty cool and stuff. You can tell he's got really dark skin, like he's really dark green, has even darker green shading up on like his shoulders and neck. Of course, there's a look at his face there with the nice yellow teeth, red mouth, yellow eyes, nice protrusions there on around his eyes, big fan-like ears. I love all the little like spiky stuff there on his head. It just kind of feels weird. And then you can see the all muscular ripped up chest has like all the lines and stuff look like scratch marks almost. The nice claws there on his hand, the yellow claws. He's got like a pair of blue underwear, it looks like on there. If we go around the back, you can see the spikes down his back. He looks like a reptile and stuff, just the way it's designed. Looks very cool. Then we go to his legs. Again, the green color carries on. You can see like all the like cracking design stuff, and of course the muscles all the way down to his chubby knees, and then down to the feet where he's got the 2 toes again with the claws coming off of him on the end, and even more like reptile skin there around his foot and everything. So very cool looking overall. We've had an Abomination already, which I'll show here in a second. So this is again not a new character or anything for us. For movements though, his head can twist there side to side and can nod back and forth there. The shoulders do come up about 90 degrees, and unfortunately though this shoulder is way too close, and so as you can kind of see there, it's kind of like rubbing off his spikes, which is unfortunate. So I try to push down as much as I can to get his arm up there 90 degrees, and of course can rotate all the way around. He's got the bicep twist there, so it can rotate pretty good, and a single elbow joint, so you can see the joint there, just a little bit of movement, about 90 degrees is all it folds up to. And then the hand can twist all the way around and flex back and forth. And then we go to his ab crunch. So he's got the crunch there, so he can crunch, you know, forward, not very much, back, not very much. So he has some movement, just not too good a movement. And then the waist, he can twist all the way around. And at the hips, the legs come out a little under 90 degrees, not too far, and then out to the side there has the thigh twist and the single knee joint that comes about 90 degrees, it looks like. And then we go down to the foot that flexes back and forth there and can even twist side to side. So very cool for Abomination here. So Abomination is Emil Blonsky, and he was a Croatian spy to go after Bruce Banner for his whole gamma radiation experiments, but in the process he ended up sneaking into Bruce Banner's lab and ended up turning on a gamma radiation machine and hitting himself with an even more concentrated version of gamma that turned him into Abomination. So he turned into like a Hulk-like figure, nice green skin, you know, big hulking character. Both more radiation ended up turning him into more of a monster, and because of that also he can't transform back and forth, so he's in this form forever and can't turn back. But like Hulk, it gives him superhuman strength, durability, stamina, and a healing factor, and Emil himself was an expert in hand-to-hand combat, so he's pretty well suited to fight against the Hulk. And so as I mentioned, we did also get an Abomination in a Build-A-Figure version this same year in 2016. So we got the Captain America Civil War wave that came with the Build-A-Figure Abomination. So this is it here, and again it's exactly the same. The only difference is the color changes. I think I like the Build-A-Figure version more because I like the lighter green colors, especially there on his chest. The underwear is the normal blue color, where on the other it's the darker blue, and the fingernails aren't colored in, they're just black on the other one. So again, they're the exact same figure, just repainted and everything. You had the option again, the Raft set with the figure, or you could do the Build-A-Figure itself and get the two, but like I said, I think I like the Build-A-Figure more. But that's going to be it for Abomination. And next up we have Enchantress, and this looks pretty cool. Looks just like normal Enchantress, just in the all green color, so nothing too drastic or different. And again, we've had an Enchantress before, we'll see in a second, but if we come up closer you can see she's got the green headdress on. Reminds me of last Scarlet Witch's headdress. Even has some green eyeshadow there around her eyes, and of course all eyelash, green eyes, pink lipstick, the blonde hair. Then she has like a green corset on, so you can see her chest there and stuff, and then goes down into the skirting with a nice metallic green belt there around it, and then all the skirting hanging down, metallic green there down her arms, leading to her hands, of course, doing like magic. And then she's got the black leggings on with the green circles all all over him, all the way down to the feet where she's got the high heel shoes on. Of course, it makes it almost impossible to stand up, but you just mess around with it enough and it will stand. If we go to her movements though, her head can twist there just side to side and then just rock a little, not too much at all because of her hair. Her shoulders do come up almost 180 degrees, so very good range of movement, and they rotate all the way around. A single elbow joint there, just as normal. Goes up a little bit over 90 degrees, and the hand twists her all the way around and flexes back and forth. And then we go to her crunch right under her chest, so she can crunch there. She go that far back, that far forward. Again, not a whole lot of range movements, but then she also can go side to side as well. So good, nice swivel movement in there, and twist side to side as well. No waist twist because of that though, but we go to her legs, and her legs come out 90 degrees, go out to the side just a little, has the thigh twist, the double knee joint, and then we got the foot at the bottom again with the high heels that can rock back and forth just a little, not a whole lot of range movement there, and then they twist side to side. And with this Enchantress, we also get some of her magic effects come with it as well, so we'll go and take these and put them on our hands, and there we got the magic there on her hands. So again, this is Enchantress, or by her real name, Amora, and she's an Asgardian, but at an early age, she ran off and she ended up studying Asgardian magic under the most powerful sources in Asgard, and that's how she got all her powers. And being an Asgardian, she has superhuman strength, speed, stamina, durability, longevity, agility, and reflexes, along of course with their healing factor. And for her powers, she has sorcery of spell casting, energy projection, teleportation, flight, illusions, energy shields, telepathy, telekinesis, astral projection, and seduction. So very powerful witch here. That of course would be awesome to see her like in the movies face off with Scarlet Witch and stuff. That'd be super cool. But as I mentioned earlier, we have had an Enchantress before, and she came in the Doctor Strange wave with the Dormammu Build-A-Figure again from 2016. So again, it's just a complete repaint. You can see looks exactly the same. I like the one from the Raft a little bit better for colors, but again, they're exact same figure, just repainted. So that's going to be it for Enchantress. And next up, a figure we've not had before of Dreadknight. So very cool looking figure here. I really love the look of this overall. He's just a very cool looking figure. So his nice mask on there with wings even coming off to the side. I love the purple outfit. So it's like the purple tunic there that goes down into the long skirt, a dark blue belt over with all sorts of pockets. I love that armor color there, which is like the scaled armor. That's like a nice metallic, like blue-green color, nice purple gloves and boots. Very similar to the classic Captain America's. Then even has the dark blue cape there on the back with the silver clasp there by the neck and stuff. So it looks very cool. Oh, and the skull and crossbones there on his chest, of course. So there's a look at his face. Very cool looking, nice red eyes there, nice weird mouth. And from his information we'll get, he looks pretty similar to Dr. Doom because Dr. Doom is the one that created him. But nice cool looking mask overall. I love the whole like wings on the side of the head and stuff. And then of course there's a look at his armor there. Again, I love that color, whatever color it is. Nice metallic there though, with the purple, just looks really good. So there you can see a up close look there. But for moments his head's gonna be pretty similar, so it can twist side to side and nod there, look up and look down. The shoulders are a little bit stiff and hard to get to move. They do come up and get pretty close to 90 degrees, not exactly, it's just the scaling is hard to move around. But it does have the bicep twist and a double elbow joint, and the wrist of course twist around and flex. Then we got his ab crunch, so you can crunch that far forward, go back quite a bit, and twist right at the waist. Legs come out 90 degrees, out to the side a little bit, thigh twist, double knee joint that come up that high. Shin twist right at the top of the boot, and then the foot flexes back and forth there and twist side to side. Pretty standard Marvel Legend figure for movements and everything, but the look overall I really think is cool. It's very awesome. He comes with some weapons though, so he comes with a sword, since he is kind of, would be sort of like a medieval knightish character. He does come with a sword, very nice looking sword there, nice design and details. So like that can go and stick right into his hand, but then he also does have a holder here on his belt, so you just take and slide it into it there, just like that. And then he also comes with a lance, so like a jousting lance, so pretty cool, nice like big wide base here at the bottom, comes to the point of course for jousting, and a handle there, so we'll just take and slide that into his hand as well. So there we go, now he's ready to duel. But for the Dreadknight, his real name is Bran Velstein, and he was a scientist that served under Dr. Doom in Latveria, but Dr. Doom learned of him wanting to rebel and became unhappy with Velstein and decided to take him and fuse a mask to his face just like Dr. Doom has, so that way he will be humiliated and people won't be able to see his real face, so he won't get any recognition for the stuff he does. But of course he has the Dreadknight armor here, which offers him protection because he doesn't really have any other special superhero abilities or anything, but he has a lot of technology advanced, especially in his lance here, that can shoot off twin force blast pods, an electrical cable that can wrap people up, and armor piercing bullets that shoot out of it. So very cool overall. Again, not too well in terms of superhero, but look wise I think this figure is super cool. Next up we have Purple Man, which is a very weird character, and so you've seen Purple Man if you've watched the Jessica Jones series on Netflix. He was like the main villain, especially in the first season, and he's a very weird character, and so he's all purple, so that's obviously how he gets his name. So he has the purple skin, you can see his face and his hands there, then he's got an all purple suit, nice red undershirt, black tie, and the black shoes and stuff. So very nice looking figure of all, a nice suit and everything, but really all he is purple. So in the figure wise, not really too much to look at. So if we pull him up close here, you can see his nice purple face. Look just like a nice like man looking face, nothing too drastic or different or anything. Just nice purple face there. You can see the suit there, so nice red shirt with a black tie. It'd be cool to like use the suit for like other characters. You could switch with the hands and head, but then you still have the purple neck there, unfortunately. You can see the purple hands there as well. I like how it's different from the suit though, so we have like a lighter purple for skin, then darker purple for the suit, so it keeps it separate. A belt on there, and then again down to the shoots with the same usual Marvel Legends suit style, it's just different colors. The movements are going to be pretty much the same, so I can twist their side to side, nod up and down. Shoulders come up about 90 degrees, rotate around, bicep twist, double elbow joint, wrist twist around and flex, ab crunch right there at his chest, and then twist at the waist, legs 90 degrees, out to the side some, thigh twist, double knee joint up that far, and the foot can flex and twist a little bit under there. Of course, the pants leg get in the way. But for Purple Man, his real name is Zebediah Kilgrave, and he was a Soviet spy that was caught in a U.S. Air Force base. He was in there trying to find the special nerve gas they were working on, and when he ended up getting spotted, his guard shot at him and ended up shooting one of the tanks of the gas that spilled all over him and turned his skin completely purple. But then it also turned out that it gave him some special abilities with his pheromones, so he has the ability to mind control people with the emitting of his pheromones. He can pretty much get anybody to do whatever he wants. He can keep people under control, and he's a very dangerous person. He also has some sort of healing factor and is known to have a very charismatic personality. Of course, that fits in there with the whole pheromones thing. So other than that, not much to do with Purple Man here. Doesn't, you know, he's just a guy in a suit with purple skin. No accessories or any other effects that go with him other than that. But it's cool to finally have him in a figure though. And our last villain from this set is Sandman. So very cool Sandman figure. He's a classic Spider-Man villain, of course. That's all made of sand and everything. Very classic. Again, we've had him before as a Build-A-Figure as well in the past we'll look at. But you can see this version of Sandman is supposed to be like he's all made of sand. So he has no color to him. He's just all brown color. So from his hair, you can see his shirt still has the classic striped shirt design. It's just all brown this time. Brown pants, brown belt, brown shoes. Everything about him is all brown just to go with the sand. If we pull him up close, you can see his face there. So he has like the white eyes and stuff. So you can tell he's definitely not in a human form. He's even snarled there showing his teeth and stuff. So very cool. But I love the way Sandman's hair designed always is, the way it's just like all like lined and stuff. It always looks cool. So that's pretty awesome. But you can just see his design overall. Again, if you'll see in here, say it looks exactly like the Build-A-Figure, just without all the color. So for movements as usual, his head's going to twist side to side and nod up and down there. Shoulders come up a little bit over 90 degrees, rotate around, bicep twist, a single elbow joint there, wrist twist all the way around and flex back and forth. Then we go to ab crunch there, so he can crunch really far back, pretty decently forward too. Waist twist, has kind of like older style hip joints there, so you can see the ball and stuff. So his legs come out 90 degrees, can go out to the side completely flat. Has the thigh twist, the double knee joint that comes up about that far, and the foot there at the bottom doesn't really move much at all. It has movement in there, it just doesn't do much, so because of the pants and stuff, but it can twist around side to side. So cool looking figure. Of course, I don't like it with it being all the brown and stuff, but that's just the way they did to kind of differentiate it. But he's all brown though because he's in his sand form. And so his real name is William Baker, and he grew up in a poor home with an alcoholic mother, which of course, as history shows us, when that kind of happens, you turn to a life of crime at some point. And he did at a relatively young age. And at one point in time, from different various stories and stuff, we end up seeing him being chased by cops, which lead him into a place of hiding, which happens to be around where a nuclear reaction is going on, which ends up affecting him and turning his whole body into sand. And it allows him to even control each little molecule of sand, so it can transform him to form into all different shapes and sizes. And with that though, he has immortality. So as long as like one little piece of sand, or at least I know some stories, has like a single brain cell like of sand that controls all the other sand, as long as that remains, he will remain. And with all the sand and stuff, he has superhuman strength, of course the shape shifting, and he can shoot out sand blasts and create sand clones of himself. So great powers overall, but I mean, you're just sand, so you're just like a giant sandcastle. But as I mentioned, we have the Build-A-Figure. So here's the Build-A-Figure from 2016 from a Spider-Man wave with the Build-A-Figure Sandman. And again, it's the exact same version, again, just repainted with the all like lighter brown colors. He doesn't come with the hands though that turn into sand, so that's one thing that's cool about the Build-A-Figure one. So I think I of course like the Build-A-Figure more just because I like the colored like shirt and everything, and then the whole sand ability compared to just what seems to be like a plain version just of the all brown, but still very cool overall for the Sandman figure. And then the last figure, just to show it off, is a Spider-Man that came into the set. I saw from like the copywriting thing on the bottom of his foot, which I doubt you can read that or anything, it says 2013, so this is an older Spider-Man figure, so 3 years old at this point when this set even came out. But it just seems like a classic Spider-Man, nothing too drastic or different. It has the same basic red color, of course, with all the webbing design, the spider there on his chest, the big white eyes, and then the dark blue everywhere else. Has the spider there on his back as well. A lot of good movements though and stuff, so his head can kind of move all the way around. Has the butterfly joint there. Shoulder itself, it's a little bit stiff and stuck in there, but it comes up about 90 degrees and can rotate all the way around. The bicep twist, the double elbow joint, of course the whole like whip hammer shooting the webbing out hand, and then fist on the other hand. Has an ab crunch there, of course crunch forward really far and back a little bit, waist twist, legs come out over 90 degrees, you can see come out really far and out to the side there, thigh twist, double knee joint, and the foot can flex back and forth and twist side to side as usual. So just wanted to kind of show that we all know about Spider-Man, so don't really have to look at anything else about that, but he is also thrown in this pack as well to be the hero fighting all the villains in the breakout of the Raft. So that's to be it for this opening and review of the San Diego Comic-Con 2016 Marvel Legends The Raft set that came with the 6 different characters. Of course, we have the villains breaking out of the Raft of Abomination, Dreadknight, Purple Man, Enchantress, and Sandman, and then of course our hero to fight them all to get them back in their cells. So I hope you enjoyed this older review from a 2016 set. Let me know your opinions of it down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check out our previous Marvel Legends video over here on the left, and you can check out the whole playlist of Marvel Legends over on the right. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Remember to stay awesome, and I will see you next time.